Hi everyone, Lisa here from Down to Earth Gardening. Welcome to today's video. Today I'm doing a follow-up on a video that we did very early summer, which was planting our gorgeous dahlias with a trick for dealing with voles. So it is on the cusp of early fall and I'm out here enjoying the dahlias. The gardens are really blooming right now, so it's time to really enjoy the fruits of your labor. But I wanted to do a follow-up on that video because if you'll remember, I live here in Northeast Connecticut, up in the woods on this beautiful little pond, tons of wildlife around. So I do feel like I'm always in a little bit of a battle with wildlife. And one of the major problems that I had last year was the voles, so voles, vegetarians, eating my dahlia tubers. So they would tunnel under in the garden and they would eat the whole tubers. I'd come out in the morning and my dahlias would just be broken off at the base and toppled over. So unbelievably frustrating. So this spring, what I did, and you can check out the video to see the full length scoop on what I did, but I planted the tubers inside of a container. So I cut out the bottom of the container, put the tuber inside, and buried the whole thing. So it was a little bit more labor for me, but success. I have some beautiful dahlias out here. So I wanted to show you the results and talk about what worked, what didn't, because I always like to share what I'm doing with all of you folks at home. And then I also want to go over the varieties that I planted this year because they're pretty beautiful. So what worked is I saved them from the voles, and that was such a huge win for me. I love my dahlias. But I think what I would improve upon, because I'm always trying to improve upon my gardens and techniques and share my experiences, is I would probably use a bigger container. So I used some 8-inch or 1-gallon size recycled containers. And the reason I use that size is that's what I had on hand. But also if I went and used a bigger size, a little more labor to dig the holes. So if I had the energy in the containers, I'd probably use a bigger container because I think the downside of that size container is it may have stunted the dahlias a little bit in height. Didn't stunt the blooms, still blooming, but typically our dahlias are between 4 and 5 feet tall. Some of them even get up to 72 inches. And I'm just finding that these are a little shorter. So I may try that next year. But I do want to show you the varieties here because they are so beautiful and I'm loving them. So I want to share those with you. So first one here is called Bishop of Canterbury. And I wanted to try this one because it doesn't just have a beautiful flower, and I love the color, but look at the burgundy leaves. So burgundy stem, burgundy leaf, beautiful flower. So this is a peony style flower. And I'm out here this morning tying them up. Some of them are pretty sturdy and they don't need staking, but some of them do, and I'm a little behind on this one. But I'm out here in my new terrace rock garden, and I think actually the flower looks really beautiful against the rocks. So I may just leave that one alone. It's doing okay. It seems like it's pretty settled in there. So peony style flower typically gets between 4 and 5 feet tall, and you can see that this is a little bit shorter here. So the next new dahlia variety for me is called an Old Rose Mix here, and it came in a package of 5 tubers, and it is a ball or decorative style flower. And comes in shades of the rust, rose, pink, and orange. So I do like this one because it's a little bit of a surprise. and that one's called the Old Rose Mix. And this little beauty here is called Totally Tangerine, and it is an anemone style flower. I think it's very well named. This was actually the first one to bloom out here in this garden. So remember, I'm in zone 6A here, and the dahlias do love their full sun, so this is a really great location for them. I do try to tag my plants, so Totally Tangerine, and there was 3 of them here. Still have lots of buds on them here. So it's dahlia bouquet making season as well. So that's it for today's video, my troubleshooting on the voles with my dahlias, and I do feel like overall it was pretty successful, so I hope it helped all of you at home if you're dealing with some similar gardening issues. But please be sure to like our video. We love doing these videos for you at home, and subscribe to our channel because we have so many more gardening videos coming your way.